Good evening, gamers, and welcome back to Hellstorm Wargaming. Hope you're doing well, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. Welcome to the Wednesday stream. I'm set up for hobby. I don't know what I'm planning to do yet, but thank you very much for tuning in. It looks like we're live on YouTube and Twitch, and we stream every single Monday and Wednesday at 6:30. Doing just this. We sit and chat, we have a laugh, we have a goof, we have a gaff. It's great. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone doing well? Everyone doing good? Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone today? Who have we got? Who have we got? Just sorting something out, make sure that's working. Maybe? Bam. There, that's working now. Thank you very much. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I can't find it. There, maybe. Is it there? No. Hey, how's it going? Ginger Steve, good evening. Reza Prime, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. McKellar over on Twitch, hello. And Leech, hello there. And Ice Knee Chief, how are you today? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? And Gumbelina, of course. There he is. There he is. It's an exciting day. It's an exciting day. It's Wednesday. Only 2 more days before we're covering the Goonhammer Open. I've just released a YouTube clip, or essentially a video from Monday's stream, talking about the 5 list. I managed to get it down to 20 minutes, even though we spoke about it for nearly 2 hours. I managed to get the video down to 20 minutes. But how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. We're probably going to do some hobby today. The very lovely DN stuff, I don't know if he's in chat yet, sent me some Vanguard veterans last week. And I've been kind of trying to finalize my list for No Retreat Legends, because list submission is Sunday. This is Sunday evening. Now I'm covering the Goonhammer Open, so I've not got much time to like think over the weekend about my own list. I can only think about other people's lists and how they're doing. However, I think I might have finalized it. But I need to like prepare for it. I have been kind of memeing though, like just between us. Listen, just between us, guys. In the No Retreat Legends chat, I keep posting pictures of Tau and saying, "Wow, look at my Tau. They're coming on so well," right? And then on BCP, on Best Coast Pairings, which is what they're using for the event, right? If you look at upcoming and you look at roster, okay, look, it says Mikey Herbert Tau Empire, okay. So I keep I'm throwing them off guard. I'm taking Tau. I said this morning it's a charity event. I wouldn't take a broken list. I'm taking Tau Empire. No one plays Tau Empire because they're really bad. Whereas actually, guys, I'm going to be taking Iron Hands because that's the... Thank you very much, Volts and Riot, for the 4 months. Really appreciate it, bud. Thank you. Please, a prime. No, it's muted now. Sorry about that. There we go. There we go. It broke the other day. My apologies. So yes, I've been lying to them. Like, I haven't told them this yet. And someone out of the chat is going to go tell them. That's why I'm telling you. But I was in the chat this morning, and they were all talking about like what list to bring in. And I'll show you what I said. I said, wait for it, it's coming. It's coming. It is funny though. Where is it? Tom tried to bust me, but then he failed. So DC put a GIF in saying 4 days, people, 4 days. So I said, get in there, and posted a picture of this Dark Strider, which I found, which I nicked off Instagram. Searched hashtag Tau, and then posted this. So I was like, yeah, just working on my Tau, but I'm actually working on my Iron Hands, everyone. I'm an epic memer, what can I say? But they don't know yet. They don't know. So excited for No Retreat. You and Phil, the Glacial Geek, are the 2 I'll be rooting for the most. Excellent. Yeah, I've met Glacial Geek or Phil once, and it was kind of like, I really like your channel. I also do content. Nice to meet you. Bye. And that was it. So hopefully we can actually have a conversation when I meet him this time. I'm a coach. Stage coach or Harry Shaw. Exclamation point coach in chat, Cappy Chaos. But yeah, it should be a good laugh. It should be a good laugh. So excited. Tau could be pretty good. I mean, not until they get a bug. Not until they get a bug. You're actually taking GSE then because charity event. Yeah, that's what I said. I said, like, I wouldn't take a broken list because it's a charity event. But I'm actually going to take a broken list because I want to go win. What did you decide to change your list in the end? Well, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what's in my list. I'm telling you that I'm taking Iron Hands because memes. But I can't tell you what's changed in my list until the list submission is passed. Because I don't want people to know what I'm taking. I'm just taking Iron Hands. It's obvious. I'm going to be taking Iron Hands. That's like the best army I have. So you know, I don't fancy going out and buying that 6 Admech planes and taking that. Take GSE for real though. Why would I want to go like hundreds of miles across the world to a really nice place where it's just going to be a battle of egos to go lose 6 games? Like, why would I do that? That sounds like a very expensive loot 6-0 and the opposite 0-6. Well, there's more Van Vets, so you wouldn't need more Van Vets. I mean, Steve, that is something. Every time coaches mention, my brain goes to the coach and film dodgeball. Yeah, I didn't have a thumbnail for today because I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. I didn't really know what to talk about tonight. I just figured we'd spitball it, you know, have a great time as we always do. But I didn't like a specific topic like I do on Mondays. So it is just I am a coach. Do you want to borrow Guardian Defenders to a charity event? No, because I don't want to go 06. They don't need an army. Elliot's using knights. Elliot's using my knights, which should be fun. Should be real fun. If you beat Steve Box with GSE, the memes will be epic. That would be quite funny, to be fair. That would be very funny. I feel like that'd be like really hard to do though, just because GSC is so bad. GSC are so bad. Hey, I've won with those Guardians. The other thing you've won with those Guardians is my respect, Josh. But other than that, I don't think you've won much. But yeah, so I've told them all I'm taking Tau, and we're gonna stick with it. And if anyone says you said you're taking Iron Hands, I'm gonna be like, I was actually lying to the stream. I'm taking Tau. And then if they say you said you were lying, you're actually taking Iron Hands, I'd be like, no, I was just saying that to the stream. Do you think they'll bring Coach Street back on Channel 4? Is that like an old program? I like how you give me jip for coach, but like any other actual coach, no one gets any jip. Well, what's that about? Why are Tau and GSC so bad? Because they don't really play the mission very well. I mean, GSC play the mission really well, but they're really hard to... They don't really have any staying power. Like, the things that win games at the minute is stuff that's really survivable or stuff that's really fast, or both. And, like, Tau don't really have the speed, and if they do, they're not very killy, so then they lose survivability. And GSC, or Gene Stealer Cult, don't have the survivability at all. They just like, you can deep strike anyone on the board with all of the army, which is great, and they're like kind of fast, but they just die in droves. That's the problem. They just really die, which is like the problem. They're just like, you look at them and they fall over. Like, you charge into combat, you charge 5 acolytes into 5 space marines and fight first. You kill 1 space marine and then 2 space marines kill you. I like the idea of GSC. I was watching Zara Kane's video and they seem cool. Okay. Yeah, they are really cool, don't get me wrong, and I really like them. I think they're awesome, but they just don't do very well, you know? They just don't do very well. That's the problem. Because they just die. And that's what you don't when you're trying to play a game, you don't want your stuff to die so quickly. Aren't they super cheap? So like per marine you have like 3 acolytes. Yeah, but like 1 marine kills like 5 acolytes. Hey, thank you much for the host. Really appreciate that, Sundez. How's it going, bro? GSC have the capacity to be insanely busted or insanely rubbish, but you have to be so careful when releasing that book. Yeah, exactly, because the tricks that they had were really good and they nerfed them into the ground. And then they made the good units really bad as well. So, but the problem is like, I think they nerfed them too hard, and they pointed out what they could do too much because they were the boogeyman of 8th edition, you know? That Y is really annoying me if I zoom in. There you go, got rid of the Y, easy peasy. And it's just like, it used to be able to like turn 1 charge everything, you're not be able to kill anything turn 1, but it just dies in droves. That's the problem. At the minute, they need a really big workaround. I remember this initial 7th edition book I ran, it was wiping people turn 1. Yeah, exactly. What's happening? What's going on? I've just been saying that in the No Retreat Legends chat, which is the chat of all the people going to No Retreat Legends, I keep telling people I'm taking Tau when I'm actually taking a really good list. But I posted a picture. I posted a picture in the chat this morning, and I just like put like get in there as like a whip, like a work in progress. Where is it? I was like, look, work in progress. Can't wait to take my Tau to No Retreat Legends. And then, but I just got it on Instagram. I just stole that off Instagram. No one is, but actually, right, guys, be quiet. Deep Game Spain is here. Don't tell him. Between you and me, between you and me and the stream, not Deep Games isn't involved. He's a legend though. Someone give us a shout out for Deep Game Spain. I was watching you last night. I have a clue what you were saying because you know I'm a stupid Englishman who only knows one language, but it was very good production value. You should ask George for any pics of his old crew army to go even deeper into time. That's a great idea, actually. That is a great idea. It's bubblegum pink and white. What is your GSA? Oh, your Tau. Oh, I could actually set some Tau up on the board. If you want to pop over sometime, we'll have a practice game, Tom, and then I'll just set up your Tau on the board. It'll be like, army's nearly done, but it'll be in my house, so it'll look like it's my Tau army. We could do that. Mikey loves to trigger the internet. I do. It's fun though. Most of the time, it's quite fun. Hey, 4 months from Deep Game Spain. Hell yeah! Thank you much for that Prime. Especially point Prime in chat to be a legend, just like Deep Game Spain, who's just subscribed for 4 months for free with their Twitch Prime. So thank you. Really appreciate it. Or Prime Gaming, I should call it. If you got Amazon Prime, who doesn't? Who doesn't have Amazon Prime these days? We all hate Jeff Bezos, but also Amazon Prime. If you have got it, then !point Prime in chat to find out how to use it for free. What would you do if Liam or Varrock beat you in a game? I'd probably wake up from my dream. That's what I would do. Mikey, I drew twice at the London Open and won 3 times a game and came 3rd. Lol, technically undefeated. Yeah, I saw that. Like, mate, how do you draw twice? Like drawing in 40k is so hard to do because it's between essentially 1 and 90 because you've already got 10, right? It's essentially between 1 and 90 to win. How do you draw? How do you end up? There's 1 in a 90 chance. You did it twice. So that's 280. It's 1 in 90 twice. I don't know what the chances are. It's pretty high though. Pretty low, sorry. Like how? How did you manage that? Were you in the leading seat and they managed to catch up, or vice versa? They were in the leading seat and you managed to catch up. By the way, I hate to point fingers, but Varg's talking shit about his Blood Ravens on stream. What the fuck? Right, okay. I see how it is. He actually is.
Only traitors order pizzas without pineapple.
I was talking about pizza.
This is it. Whatever happened to Darnath Lysander?
I'll just check.
Right, I'll tell you now, mate. I'm not a fan of Lysander.
Once is against Nassim. That's impressive.
I don't know. Maybe
That's impressive.
he's had
No, fair play, man.
Some of the stories. I didn't enjoy your stories. You talking shit about the book? I am. What are you doing? What are you doing, Micah? Coming to my stream?
What's he
While you're
doing?
Streaming? Listen, everyone leave his stream. It's shit. I'm giving away free Space Marine teams. Leave it. Come and join me. Come and join me. He's doing a stream about lists. Spoiler alert. Admech win. Spoiler. Manny wins. Okay? Manny's going to win it. With his 90 fucking
Manny's not
flyers.
even going.
All right?
Manny's not even going.
Spoiler alert. I've just done the winning list for you. I've saved you about 4 hours of Mikey stream time. There we go. It's all, I haven't seen the lists. I know that's going to win it.
Oh my god.
It's done. It's over with. It's done. It's finished. Salt rack. Please stop it with the metal. I would like to make a tournament, right?
That'll do.
Without metal.
Without metal. What an idiot. He's so funny, that guy. He's so funny, that guy. Absolutely based. I'm gonna make a tournament without bear. Oh man, what a dick. You don't have Prime. Who don't have Prime? Oh, Georgie has Prime, that's why. But I use her Prime. She uses it on me. I can't use it to myself. Just left Varret to come here. Got him! Got him! How's it doing, Rob? How you doing? You alright? Varret wants me to play him as a practice game this weekend. Hey, thank you very much. Andy, done with the 2 months. Let's go. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much for Prime. Guys, don't forget, exclamation point Prime. Left Varret, cover Prime. Excellent, dude. Thank you very much. His plan backfired. We have quadrupled, not we have quintupled in viewers. Oh man. Now thanks everyone for tuning in, really appreciate it. Prime is good for the films though. Prime is good for the films, yeah. And every time you Prime sub I get like £3 and you don't have to spend anything. And you get emotes. Well no, Dark Tenodom, who else did you draw against? Like again, like drawing in Warhammer, I want to make a video on it because like it is just so unheard of, really. Like, I've had one game draw in 3 tournaments in 9th edition, like the weekend events. Like, one draw. There was one that was nearly a draw, but then they realised it wasn't a draw. It just doesn't happen. That's one in, what, how many games? How many games is there in a tournament? There's 24 games each round. So, like, 120... 25 times 6. No, 140. Like 140 a tournament, 140 games that happen 3 times. That's 306. That's 1 in 360 times. So on average, at my tournaments, 1 in every 360 games, there's a draw, and you manage to do 2 in the same event. That sounds sus, bro. It's so funny, everyone loved it that I drew twice. It is pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever drawn that I play somebody against. No, I've never had a draw either. I mean, he is giving away keys to a 10-year-old game that nobody plays. Is he just looking for people to play with? Is that why Valrak is giving away all these keys? My maths is off. Is it? Yeah, it is a little bit. I'm going to do it now. Okay, there's 24 games per round. 24 times 6 is 144. 144 times 3. That is what, 432. 432. So that's even better. I was being nice. So 1 in every 400 odd games is a draw in my tournaments. That's how often I've seen it. I must have seen it once or twice. Free key, play with me, please. Woo, free key friend! Free key friends! Oh dear. Oh man. It was a Space Marine game and it's holding it, and I only played 19 hours of it in most of the campaign. I love the Space Marine game. I think it's really good. But yeah, it's hard. The problem is when you play it now, it's just the same matchups every time. I don't know how much I played it. Probably quite a bit. But yeah, the campaign's mint. I love the campaign. The multiplayer is great, but now, even with like... 1 second. Is that my password for Steam? That is. The problem is, like, playing Space Marine now is because there isn't that many players. I haven't played since... I haven't really played since... Wait a minute. What the fuck? They've removed Battle Sector from me. Well, Battle Sector's shine. I mean, there's no... What the fuck? They've taken it off me. What the fuck? That's illegal. Why have they taken the game off me? You deleted it, but that's Battle Sector. That's the shit 40k game. That cost me like 30 quid. The fuck? I did buy it from like a third party though. But it's still there. Purchase. Have I been robbed? I think I've been robbed. I'm so glad that was a bad game. I think it was like 30 quid. I can't remember where I bought it from, but I'll have the receipt, so I'll just claim it back. Bastards. That is the problem with buying from third parties. Because I always use like CD keys and stuff like that. Anyway, I played Space Marine for 14 hours, but I played the Xbox version. I've got the... I'm a true Space Marine fan. You see that all there? Shall we go through it? I'll go and get it. So this is the Space Marine Collector's Edition. Some key sites buy games using stolen credit cards, then credit card companies get money back and Steam cancel the games bought on it. Excellent. Excellent, that's great. In theory, it's 1 in 90 chance, but that's if your score was random. It's actually probably more likely than 1 in maybe 50. Interesting. Yeah, look at this. Excuse my crotch. Let's zoom in a little bit. Look, this is a real Games Workshop Purity Seal. This isn't like that cheat ship that Valrek has. That's where it lives, in there. And it says, tells you all about Purity Seals and shit, which is great. It's got a big page. It's got an art book. And then you get your game on there, and it has some really bad top trumps. Did you get that for your 15? I mean, it did come out when I was like 15. So I'm not going to say I got it for my 15th birthday. I'm going to say I got it for my 18th birthday, secondhand from CX. It comes with a soundtrack on a CD. Kids don't even remember what these are. It comes with some really, really bad top trumps. So we've got the Weird Boy. Look at this bad lad. Can you focus, please? There we go. Weird Boys wield the wild psychic power of the Orc Horde. Hey, Jose, thank you very much for the 5, man. Really appreciate it.
Please use custom fields instead. Hi, Mikey. I am thinking to paint Dark Angel's successor chapter, either Angels of Absolution or Angels of Vengeance.
Ooh, interesting. I can't remember which one's which. Let me put this away. Thank you very much for the 5, dude. Really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat. You should all super chat 5. That'd be really great. So Angels of Absolution or Angels of Vengeance. Let's have a look. Angels of Absolution. Nerd. God damn it, Tom. So this is Angels of Absolution. Got that one. That's not a picture of him. Dick. Primaris one. Love it. Absolution. And what was it? Angels of Vengeance. I'm purely going to go off what they look like. Angels Avengers are just Death Company, right? That just looks like Death Company. One second. Georgie's just trying to set fire to the house. Sorry about that. Mikey burnt his tea. Georgie burnt her tea. Tea's ready, right? So yeah, so Angels of Absolution here. And this is Angel of Vengeance. These just look like Death Company. That's a really bad picture, but these just look like Death Company. I like these guys. Right, he's gone throw abuse. Brilliant. I like these ones better. These will just... People will just think you're running a Death Company army. These are like bad lads. Smoke alarm because the stream is fire. Hell yeah, gamers. Hell yeah. Yeah, these ones. Thank you much for the 5. Really appreciate it. I go for those, the Absolution ones. So yeah, so I'm a true fan of Space Marine. So tell Valrak he sucks. Tell Valrak he wants this. He can buy it off me for his channel. I'm gonna go put it back. Cream and red looks nice. Exactly. And I've got a thing about cream and red Space Marines. Look at that. Beautiful. Right next to the original game. Look at that. Still in box. Love it. Don't have an Xbox anymore, but you know. That's what true power and true gamers look like. Jesus Christ, the beard has grown. The beard has grown. How's it doing? How you doing, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I think the cream red looks nice. As I said, you're just gonna look like it's just gonna look like Dev Company otherwise. I thought that smoke alarm was at my house, about to bundle the kid out of the house as I couldn't find the smoke. Yeah, and the smoke alarm stopped as soon as I disappeared. Crazy, crazy. Did everyone see the Goonhammer stats for this weekend? Let me find it. I've lost it. There it is. Was a really good article, their best one. Yeah, it was really good. Still colourblind when it comes to blood. Now it's all about Iron Hands now, bro. Good article and Grey Knight stonks. Did he put it, or did Corrode just do it on his own account? I don't think he did it on Goonhammer. Let me double check. Because Corrode did a faction breakdown for this weekend, which I thought was quite interesting. They've changed the layout of the website. I'm not keen on it. I'm not used to it. No, I don't think they did. I don't think they did the faction breakdown publicly. So, Corrode, or Liam from Goonhammer, did a faction breakdown of what's at the Goonhammer Open this weekend. First numbers are faction self-reported ITC. Second is condensed into top faction, which consolidates stuff like Marine Chapter to Adeptus Astartes. So I thought this was quite interesting. The most played faction, obviously, is Space Marines, but the second one is Sisters, which is like super high for an event. But then Admech, or where is it, Cult Mechanicus, only 3 players in 111, I think it is in total. Now, obviously, I made a video. Everyone's playing Admech, basically, but only 3 people playing Admech. One of them being Malik, which I've just done the video on. But I thought that was super interesting. Like, Death Guard being super high is very normal, but like less normal than it should be for like maybe Necrons. So Necrons only 6. But Death Guard and Necrons both have gained the amount of players from starter set, like, basically. I don't know, I need a good word for it, but basically because they're part of the starter set, a lot more people play them as well as Space Marines. But only 3 Admech is really interesting. Is that because people are bored of Admech? I think it is, yeah. I think people are bored of playing Admech and probably building to play against Admech rather than wanting to play the meta. They're trying to build stuff that isn't Admech, so they can, like, if you win an event with Admech, it's like, oh, Admech. If you win an event with someone else, it's like, oh wow, you beat Admech, great job. You know, you got red Grey Knights now. No, don't use Grey Knights. Don't be silly. So what we can conclude with this data is there are only 3 Sweat Lords or just 3 Melts. Exactly. But yeah, I think people are trying to build around Admech and play against them rather than playing for them, if that makes sense. Or it's just a really weird bunch of players, which is also a possibility. If you can't join them, beat them. Yeah. Oh yeah, that age-old saying that we've got. How does one beat Admech? Don't play Admech, and that's how you beat it. That's how you beat it. But I thought that was quite interesting. So you got the graph here, look. So Sisters massive, Death Guard, Grey Knights, Thousand Suns, and Orcs, and Necrons all being quite similar. Death Guard pulling out ahead. A lot of people playing Grey Knights. I think they're the 3rd most popular faction. 1, 2, 3 at 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4th most popular faction because you got Death Guard in the middle. Which I thought was quite interesting. Some interesting numbers there. To say we've like Admech are like the boogeyman and they are probably the best faction. I think people are just trying to move away from them because I think they might just be bored, you know. How do you beat Admech? Bribery. I agree. I don't know, I just thought it was quite interesting. I haven't read the Grey Knight article. I'll have to read that one later. I don't like to read new articles, but I thought that data was interesting. That Tau bar is too small. The Tau bar is very small because Tau bad. There is quite a lot of Dark Angels. I think that Dark Angels are probably one of the easiest factions to play for Space Marines because, like, the Transhuman with the Deathwing and the Ravenwing is really good. Obviously, not Transhuman and Ravenwing, but Ravenwing in general is very good. I think people are probably play that. Hey, thank you much for the 5 again, Jose.
Please use custom fields
Guardians
instead.
of the Covenant.
Hi, Mikey. I have a custom decals for another chapter. It's called Guardians of the Covenant, so I am sticking with Guardians of the Covenant.
Guardians of the Covenant. They're pretty cool. I've seen those before. They are pretty cool. Let me find an actual good picture. Why is everything tiny? Oh, this is from Tales of Painters. They're really good. You should check them out. There's even a paint guide. Guardian of the Covenant. Look at that. That's beautiful, that. If you do something like this, it's going to be excellent. I really like that scheme. Quite simple to do as well, because it's all metal. How to beat Admech, bring a STC to trade them. Yeah, do those. They're really cool. And they look different as well. They look different. That's what you don't want, is looking very similar. Do you have another picture? Ooh. It's just because all the Black Templar players aren't allowed to use their supplement yet, then they will dominate. You reckon? You reckon? They do have quite a lot. They do have quite a lot to play with Black Templars. Helbrecht is insanely good for his points. Insanely good for his points. But are they the next best Space Marine faction? Maybe. Are they better than Iron Hands? I don't know. Iron Hands are always an issue. I don't know if they're better or not. They have the Holy Hand Grenade, no one can win. The army-wide 5++ seems great. It does. It does. The army wide 5++, the vows are very good. The problem is like if you're going to be taking the 5++, so if anyone doesn't know, the vow, a vow is basically what Templars get instead of like a super doctrine. They choose it before the game starts. The entire army can't be wounded on 1 or 2s, and you get a 5+ invulnerable save, but you can't benefit from cover. I believe that's correct. But the not being able to benefit from cover just makes the rest of the army worse. It makes Redemptors better because they get 5+ invuln. It makes Eradicators better because they're 5+ invuln. Eradicators aren't a great unit anyway. They're kind of expensive for what they do and slow. Redemptors getting a 5+ is really good, but then your Blade Guard and your Vanguard Veterans only have a 2-up save. Now they only have a 2-up save, but they will never have a 1-up save, which is like massive. You know, anything with AP then affects their save. The great thing about Blade Guard and Vanguard Veterans is you put them in cover, they're hard to shift. But then Blade Guard and Vanguard Veterans, when you're playing Black Templars, are suddenly much easier to shift compared to what they would be. Because if you think about it, that +1 save whilst in cover means you're ignoring AP1 essentially. You're ignoring AP1. Because you're going to a 1-up and it reduces it to a 2-up. And then AP2, you're at a 3-up. Right? Vice versa, if you've not got cover, it's 3s and 4s. Which is like, you're losing half of them then. Rather than like, let a third. Hey, thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. So I just don't know how good losing cover is going to be. You know? Because like with Iron Hands, 2-up, 4-up, 1-up, 4-up if you're in cover, 5+ feel no pain for 1 CP. GG. You know? So I don't know how strong. I mean, I've not played them. I've only read them. You know, they've got some really good relics. They've got the Sword of Judgment, which is like 3 damage for a Master Sword. Master Sword. I've been playing too much Legend of Zelda. For a Master Crafted Power Sword, that's really good. And they've got like they can have units within 3 inches on a 4+ invuln, which is great for infantry corps. And then also, what else do they have? They can turn Obsec on an infantry unit. Think Black Templars are better than Dark Angels? Yeah, probably. Hey, thanks for the resub, man. Thank you very much for the resub, dude. Any quitty graphics? I'm out of practice, bro. Thank you very much for the sub. Very cool, very epic. Thank you, buddy. Long time no see. Doing anything for October? I'm taking Tau to no retreat. I need October, not October. You can give that sword to a sergeant. To a Blade Guard veteran sergeant. Who's going to die because he only has a 2-up save rather than a 1-up save. Now, I think it's interesting. The problem is that's like the go-to one. That's like the go-to vow. But for most of the army, it's really good. For the units that are really good. Fuck's sake, Complete. for the units that you really want to run as Black Templars, they aren't benefiting from it. They're losing. Except for they not winning on 1 or 2s, which is good. Obviously, if you get shot by a multi-meller, it's still freeze. Got my hopes up. Something you're having a stroke. No, so I said I was posting in the No Retreat Legends chat that I'm taking Tau. I keep posting pictures of like work in progress from Instagram. The Templars have a litany to ignore the passion penalty. Maybe. If they do, that makes one unit much better. Unless it's an aura. Let's have a look. Now you can select an extra vow. Select a vow that is not in effect and give it that one. Now there is an ignore the thing. Hey Pixie Lou, how's it going? Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. How are you? So why didn't Manny get invited? I find that odd. I thought he would tick all the boxes. I don't know. I don't have any part of who gets invited and who doesn't. You know, it's just one of those things. They didn't get invited, you know? Maybe they couldn't make it. I haven't asked, you know? It's just one of those things. It's all up to Tau. Up to Tau, just read Tom. It's all up to Pardo at the end of the day. Maybe they want someone else to win. Maybe. I mean, there's loads of channels they didn't invite, you know, or they aren't coming that they invited who can't make it, you know. It's give them another one. Yeah, it is, Steve. Yeah, it is. Did I miss marbles? We haven't done marbles. We're at 97 sub points. It was 125 the goal. I should put it on stream when Goonhammer's over. If you want to help, especially with donating chat. Then yeah, after that we'll put the goal back on. He's taking Tau. I've seen them. Still doing painting streams. Now we did a hobby stream last week. We built the vulture from Cruel Boys. I've not been doing many dedicated painting streams, so it's been like a side thing. So I'll sit and chat and then I'll do painting or building. We do a lot of building streams. I might do some more building in a bit because I've got some Vanguard veterans to build. I did paint. I do paint every now and then. It's not so much. It's not dedicated anymore because when I came off Twitch for quite a while, when I got back into it because I moved house and stuff like that, I don't have like a computer set up near my painting setup. That might change. Sometime soon. We'll see. But yeah, I don't really do dedicated painting streams anymore. A lot of it was because people lost interest. I lost loads of viewers and stuff like that. So I didn't really do many painting streams after that. So doing grand. How about yourself? Yeah, I'm doing great. I said we're covering the Goonhammer Open this weekend. Really excited. Just lots of exciting things. Win at all costs. I'm out of time now. I don't know which bit you're referring to. My apologies. Idiot question, but Goonhammer. Yeah, so Goonhammer or Goonhammer.com. The website that does loads of Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Age of Sigmar and all types of games articles. They're running their own event this weekend, the Goonhammer Open. And we're covering the event. So we're streaming 2 games from each round. So we're streaming their event this weekend. It should be really exciting. So make sure you tune in, and that's what the goal's for. It's just to help out with that. How did the magnetizer of the turkey go? It went great. It's still next to me, and I've done nothing with it, Riverside. So is there a penalty if Elliot or Tom gets higher place than you? No, I will literally give them a pay rise. That'd be very impressive, though. Very impressive, especially with knowing what list they're taking. I mean, Elliot might do well because it's knights, and they're really swingy, you know. That you can just do well by accident with knights sometimes, or you can do. Sometimes you do have hard games, but it's very much like you either hard win or hard lose. There's not really like a, oh yeah, this every game was super tactical. It was like my knights killed everything or my knights didn't kill everything, you know. But Tom's taking Blood Angels, so that's like he's taking that more for fun. He's taking a decent list, but it's like it's not AdMech, you know. Click to send it today. Send it to Jay. I always tell him. That's because all you did was paint red. I mean, yeah. That is a thing I do. That's the thing, when you only play one army competitively. I painted a Necron army on stream, and I painted I think the last thing I painted on stream was probably the Vortex Beast. A pay rise is less exciting when existing pay 0. Ginger Steve, shut up, alright? Be quiet. Also subscribe so I can pay my dudes. Did you see the proposed leaks of Custodians, Mikey, possibly losing the +1 England? Yeah, I heard that. Like, there's rumours that GSC and Custodians are coming out this year, but we will see. Neil Kerr, how's it going, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Which is exactly why I'm playing Knights this weekend, because being dad now means my brain can't cope with tactics. Yeah, exactly. You know, like Knights are decent, but they're not great. And there's not much in like tactics. It's just like be in the right place and make sure you can shoot all your guns in charge. Last thing I saw you paint was More Time for Elliot, I believe. That was a while ago, dude. That was a while ago. When I still stream every twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays every week. I had a couple of weeks off just a couple of weeks ago. Like a week and a half ago, I was off for like a week. But yeah, every Monday and Wednesday. We seem to be adding an extra day. We're looking at adding Thursday, like a live battle report. Do a live battle report every week on a Thursday. We will see, though. We will see. Rude BA for the win. PS, I'd like to get paid one day. Why does it take Tom take AdMech? He has AdMech. I don't think Tom wants to take all the models for AdMech. I don't think he can be bothered to go out and buy flyers and then 100 models. I don't think he wants to. I think that was the case, Tom. If you're still there, I think he just didn't want to take all those models. So taking Space Marines are much easier to fly with because obviously we've got to consider like armies we take because we've got to get on a plane with them. And I don't know about you, but I won't put my army in the hold. It's carry on, you know. Did the Vortex Beast see action? How did it go? Yeah, we did a live battle report with it. It's still up on the channel. It is unlisted though, 'cause it's like a 5-hour game, but it did play against Grey Knights. It's had one game, and I'm hoping if we do start doing more routine battle reports, you'll see some more table time as well. I've got some chocolate coins you can have. Yeah, Tom, shush. Stop moaning. I'll give you some chocolate coins. If they honestly make the army 5++, even with an extra wound, it'll be one of the biggest downgrades it could possibly do. I think they'll make it 4+, just army-wide, rather than giving them +1 in run. You know, for Custodes. Because the shield still being 3-up, I think is a bit feel bad. It's like the shield is like the go-to right now, when really, I think they want people to play spears. So I think it'll just be 4+, and then 5+ on the bigger stuff. If they make it 5+, then Custodes will be dead ducks. But they'd have to reduce them so much to get like an actual fieldable army. Currently painting a Helldrake, doing each panel as OSL magma effect. It's pain. That is dedication. Well done, False. I'll go 3-2 provided I don't draw orcs, AdMech, Grey Knight, or Sisters more than twice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I said that's the thing. Especially if you like running triple Megara, Knights are way more interesting now. If you're running triple Megara, but yeah, they're just swingy. You know, you either do really well or you fail all your saves and it dies. I'm looking forward to Chaos Marines getting a new book in the new year and being broken, but the internet players still saying it's shit. Yeah, this Chaos Space Marines players will never be happy until they get the 3.5 codex reprinted for 9th edition. But with the old rules. Not even like the updated rules where it's in 9th, just the old rules. That's all they want. Just transporting them, says Tom. Yeah, exactly. So transporting an AdMech armor, it's super flimsy and everything's super thin. It's just going to get broken. Fuck painting 100 troops. Yeah, literally. Literally. I was like, Tom, what inventory have you got? Shall I take AdMech? But I don't think I could sink that low. I still get notifications to your streams, but sort of dropped out of the hobby again, and also didn't want to spend my nights listening to a southerner. Shut it, you. I appreciate you popping back through, dude. Really appreciate it, bud. Epic paint job, by the way. Thank you, buddy. I really enjoyed it. I've been doing the Cruel Boys with oils as well, and they've been really fun. So I might do some live streams with the Cruel Boys. I might paint the Vulture live, but we'll see. We'll see. I do enjoy painting live. It's just like, because it's not dedicated setup anymore, it's kind of awkward. Whereas like sitting here is like easy content because I get to sit and chat to you guys, which is great. But also it's like I don't have to set anything up, which is kind of nice. I literally just put this on, put this one camera on, I can build something. So double Megara, Preceptor. Wowzer. 3 Volkite Moirax. That gives a reroll 1s, right? Gives the Moirax reroll 1s? Or is it only certain Warglaves that get reroll? Not Warglaves. Armigers. Saying this that Solid John is playing at SoCal. A chance to see who finishes with the best results / score. Nice, dude. The same amount of rounds then, I presume. If it's SoCal this weekend, whatever event you're playing, how many players is it? And then there's Goonhammer as well. It's a busy weekend. So first there was production meta, now there's the army transport meta. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing when you're like taking your army like across the world. You have got to consider like how easy is it to transport, because that is really big. Like I always play Space Marines, but it's also like they're so easy to transport. So I mean, I think Tank was on about taking Tau to LVO, but then didn't. He took Space Marines just because it's easy to transport. Less models as well. So less models than most armies. More robust models than most armies. Which is good. I pay you for coaching on the list, but it is only 7 mods. Exclamation point coaching chat if you want to learn more about my coaching service. Malmo weekend. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's in Sweden, isn't it? Obviously. You come next year. Great event in a conference hotel. Lots of European players. Like, yeah, I really wanted to go. Like, this year's obviously been a bit screwed. The Gibraltar was the only one I booked that was outside. I didn't even book LVO this year. But yeah, next year I'm hoping we can travel. Hopefully travel will be a bit easier. Like, Gib wasn't too bad because it is kind of part of the UK, you know, because of the weirdness of Gibraltar being Gibraltar. So it wasn't too bad to travel over, but like I'm obviously double vaccinated and stuff, so travel isn't too bad. But the UK being terrible at dealing with Corona, it kind of made travel awkward to other places. Not to get too far into it, I think Morocco are banning all flights. So that's not far from Gibraltar. Just take a Warhammer, one model. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's just take a Warhammer. I did play a Reaver Titan in a tournament once. 120 power level. I played a Reaver Titan. I lost to Warp Spiders. Yeah, I can see the attraction to easy transport models. My sisters have been snapped off so many times. Yeah, exactly. Like, I break stuff just in the house. Never mind putting them in a case and trying to fly with them. Because I have the GW Ard case. You know, it's like the flight case that they made. I don't think they make it anymore. But there's like loads of like replicas you can get. It was that one that they where Duncan ran over it with a car. It's this one. So this, right, I've had 2 of these because this case, right, when I was going to have a game at Sanctuary one day, I was crashed into, and this was in my boot with my army in, and this pretty much withheld the car and only broke 1 storm cannon from a Leviathan, which was glued to the model. Everything else was intact, right? So this case, I don't think they make it anymore. I emailed them afterwards. So basically, like 4 years ago, I was in a car accident with Dan. Back is knackered now. But I had this case in my boot, and essentially, like, it was lying flat, and the car went like this, and the case went like this. It cracked. I might have pictures. One sec. I do have pictures. So Graphics remembers because he was like watching when it happened. Pardon? Hopefully not. So this was it. Hey, thanks for follow. So this was it, right? This is my car, or was my car, should I say? This is the car that crashed into me. I was parked behind this car at traffic lights, right? So this car came in to hit me while I was parked stationary at traffic lights and smashed me that hard that I pushed past this other car and ended up here, right? And 1 second.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Oops, sorry. Especially point Prime. So like this was it. That was my car. It used to be like. Also, I've fixed this, gamers. I've fixed this. It used to be like this shape, right? So you can see that crumple zone. So it used to be that shape, but this car obviously ruined that. You saw this accident as you were driving the coach. I did not. The coach took my mirror off after I already had the accident. Anyway, here's my case, right? This is my case, right? And you can see it's a GW Ard case. I sent them pictures and they never responded. I was really good. But look, the models. Well, the important thing about the car crash, look, the models. His arm's fallen off, but he was fine. The Tech Marine, armor's fallen off, but fine. Right? I got a 3D printed Rancor in there, who's okay. Right? Scout Snipers, they look fine. This is how old this picture is. It was early 8th edition this happened. Right? And then, if you look at Dan's case, right, the KR case, no slight on KR. However, in this very specific situation, look, the bottom fell out. The thing's crushed, the wood's fallen out, and it basically got squashed, and all of his models got crushed, right? Which is understandable, they were hit by a car. However, look at this! It survived! It lived! It lived to die! It lived to tell another tale! Look, it's mangled. This is in my old house. That's the wing mirror. I still have that in the shed. That's the bottom bit. Ah, oh, George, look. Can you see? The last chance open.
Oh my god. Oh.
So this, everyone.
I'm not gonna come on camera because
You're not gonna come on camera. I'll just do this so people can hear you. Yeah. So this is the rules pack from the event that Georgie was running when we first met.
That I stapled together lovingly.
You staple. Well, you didn't staple this one. I think we print. Oh my! It might have been just after, you know. Yeah, it was just after. It was January, and I crashed in. Well, I didn't crash. I was crashed into in February.
Kind of pretty incriminating what you just said then.
So it was just after we met, and then I was in a car accident.
It was me.
Curious, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
So yeah,
Oh
so
my
that was the
goodness.
rules pack that Georgie made, where she completely ignored me because she had a boyfriend, and I was very single at the time. But that was the rules pack that she gave me personally, and then I was in a car accident.
It's actually cursed.
It's fucking cursed. It's actually
cursed.
we finally got to the bottom of it.
Oh shit! Caught in 4K. I was just running at you. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
For
it.
legal reasons, that is.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. Geeks Wargaming Rob was there too. That is, I think we'd met. Geeks Wargaming Rob.
You were there too.
He was there too. We'd met before that because I think we met at No Retreat, and then I went to Last Chance Open. She was into 40k before you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fake fan. He got into it through a video game. Ugh.
I mean, yeah.
Not an OG.
Not an OG.
You're just like the I live, bitch. That's you right there.
Well, there you go. That was it. And then the coach.
So he's a poser. is
Yeah,
what he's
pretty
saying.
much.
He's a fake gamer boy.
After the accident, this is what the coach did to the other side of the car. Do you know what this damn coach did? Because I'm your coach now. This damn coach that has been blacked out. It's definitely not.
It says National. It's National Express, right?
Shh.
Why did you try and hide that?
Because I was trying to be nice, right?
The exact same pattern.
This dickhead, right?
You didn't blur his face out, but you blurred out the really identifiable.
You can't see that
logo.
dickhead there, right? We thought there's a car accident here. I'm going to drive past and take off the wing mirror and wreck the side of the car.
Well, it wasn't going to be fine, was it?
Listen, listen. The
you-
coach added insult to injury. I did sue them as well. I did sue them. They paid. They did pay for the repairs, and then the car got wrote off. But yeah, so shout out to Games Workshop Hard Cases. That's the end of that story, and also when me and Georgie first met. Very cute.
Very
You've got
cute.
curry down your jumpy, you know that.
Why would you say that on camera? I'm adorable.
People can't see. It's alright. Because they only see what's there. Ow. That coach driver may or may not be my brother. It might have been.
Most romantic
Can you imagine?
car crash ever.
I'll find these details and I'll let you know. Invite me around for like Christmas dinner or something. I'll be like, I was there. I was there.
Tell Mikey it was me.
I was there the day you destroyed my car.
Y muchísimas gracias a Deep Game Spain because it was the most romantic car crash ever.
It was.
Eso
It was.
es verdad.
Thanks.
Te amo.
Appreciate
Bye,
it. That was fun. I didn't know that. I forgot that happened all at the same time.
Very romantic.
Very romantic. Yeah, exactly. Very cute. Very cute. Let's get some pog in the chat. Deep Game said you're too nice. I hope you weren't talking about his... I don't know. She's gone now. I don't know what she said. But yeah, so there you go. So I used GW Hardcase to fly. Because it goes in carry on. It's designed to go on carry on. And it also survived a car crash. So if, touch wood, if there was a plane crash, army might live. Might be worth loads on eBay. I'll be dead, but you know, the army might survive. Maybe. You know, you just never know, do you? You just never know. If I like pop it on the plane, which you know could happen, I don't know what the chances are, but every flight you could die. You know, one of those things we do. I could die, but the army could live, and just think how much that would be worth. A famous YouTuber, Mikey, loved by thousands, loved by millions, loved by, I think we've had more than a million views now, a couple million views. Loved by millions. His army is on sale now for charity. You paid it worth about 50p. Fuck! But every breath you can die. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So was it the power shown by that coach driver ploughing through the wreckage on your accident that inspired your future career? I think it might have done. Don't have life insurance, but Bloodraven, Self, and Mint and Georgie able to retire. Yeah, exactly. When they make Dawn of War 4... I'll finally get that G Fuel sponsor when I'm all famous for dying on a plane. 50p and a Fredo bar. I mean, a couple of years, it might be worth some more. That would be a listing and a half on eBay. Hellstorm Wargaming's own plane crash surviving army. No, you have to be more clickbait than that. You have to be way more clickbait than that. It has to be like, this army survived a plane crash? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Red arrow. Hellstorm Wargaming. Hellstorm Wargaming saw this. I mean, all this behind me won't be worth anything because it's just models. But that one, if it did survive, like, hopefully, touch wood. You should all touch wood at home. Touch wood in chat. Don't touch your wood. Touch wood. Wooden surface. The thumbnail is you looking confused in a coffin. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I don't think they sell those anymore, you know. I'm getting inside the KR case if the plane is going to crash. The KR case is terrible. Call Mikey from Hellstorm at 3 AM. Gone wrong. Don't touch that one. Too late. Brilliant. I don't know. I'd like a Hellstorm Wargaming Marine if you crooked. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You could split them. That'd be cool. But what I was trying to say is that, like, these cases, they're not GW specific. It is literally a case that GW put their sticker on. Like, if you look at this, this is from CPC. It's £30, right? And it comes with, like, full pick and pluck. So this is exactly the same. Like, even the clips. Like, here's one. So, like, if you look at this, this is the GW one. This is one I've got, right? So it comes with the GW foam, whatever. But look at the handle, and look at the clips, and then you look at this one. It's exactly the same. Like, the clips are the same, the handle's the same. It's got the air lock, and it comes with full pick and plug for £33, 40 with that. So 40 quid plus postage, really. And there's 2,000 in stock, but that's really cheap. But it is the same case, so you can take that out and put GW foam in it if you wanted to, or KR foam if you wanted to. There's mine in the old school GW case. I have that. I just use it for storing models. I don't use it for, like, going anywhere. It's so bulky. It's so bulky, the old GW one. I used to have loads. So before Hellstorm Wargaming was a YouTube channel, I used to buy and sell stuff. I think I mentioned on the channel before. I used to buy and sell stuff. And I used to buy armies in bulk and just buy cases. And I didn't pay anything for the cases because I had so many. I threw loads out. Like these ones, the old medium ones. Especially with the red foam. These bad boys. Look at that bad boy. Isn't that legendary? Absolutely legendary. Should I try double? I'll put Games Workshop. Citadel. That'll work. That one. Look at that bad boy. From the Troll Trader. Where is it? I've lost it. There it is. Look at that. Yeah, I use one of those for storing, but it's got the big Imperial Eagle on it, which is fun. Clip this and release it as secret GW don't want you to know. I probably will release that bit as a clip. That would be quite funny. I wish I recorded it. This is sinister but hilarious. It is hilarious, yeah. Me dying. Just if I die, right? I'll go on record. Just buy everything really expensive so Georgie's all right, and then the rest just make memes out of. Like, I don't know, spin my codexes because that's what I did. Run over it with a bike because that's what Elliot did. I mean, Tom and Elliot will collectively get 50% of the channel as a whole each, and I'll let them do what they want. But you know, if I die, get your wallets out. That's the moral of the story. Do you think it'd be safe to transport things like Bellicor or a load of change in those style cases? If not, how would you fly models like that? I think in the hard case with the pick and pluck, yeah, you can definitely transport stuff like that. You can't transport loads though. You can't transport loads. Like, you will need a bigger box, but you also, I wouldn't fly with something like that. Don't bother from ordering from Battleframe. It's from the US though, isn't it? That's no problem. That's the case I was going to travel with. Is that a bad idea? I mean, as long as you're not in a plane crash, Tom, I think you'll be all right. I don't trust Neil. I don't trust Neil, Steve. Even in death, Mikey will try and make a profit. I'm such a scumbag, aren't I? I'm like a used car salesman. That's my problem. I'm just like a used car salesman, that's it. Neil gets nothing. Neil gets the glory. Neil can earn his way back in. I can't split it between all of them. Imagine, if you have 3 people, how do you get anything done? Like, 3 people who own the channel. How do you get anything done? One person says, I want to do this. One person says, I want to do this. Another person goes, I think both your ideas suck. That's a stupid idea. Warhammer Festival thing. It wasn't this year. They did it all online because of Rona. I imagine they'll be doing it as normal next year, but I don't know. I don't know. See, I just wouldn't fly with one of those cases. The amount of people who think you're gonna have a bomb is annoying enough walking to club after college. Yeah, I have been stopped quite a lot at airports, but I'm just like, they're always like, what's in the box? I'm like, it's toy soldiers. Do you want to have a look? And like, what do you mean? I'm like, do you know what Warhammer is? And they're normally like, yeah, a lot, because it is quite popular now. Like, it's more well known. If you say most people now, like, I don't know what the numbers would be, but most people these days know what Warhammer is if you tell people what it is. And if you just like, it's Warhammer models, they'll be like, why have you got Warhammer models in an airport? And then you'll be like, I'm going to a tournament. And especially because at the time, loads of people will be traveling at the same time. Like, obviously, No Retreat's a little bit different because it's a little bit more. It's like a really exclusive event. There's not many people going. But like when I was going to Vegas, there was so many people flying with Warhammer boxes. So 3 people collectively work together, helping each person's project. It's called a team or a studio. Completely, that sounds stupid. Hey, Science Pies, it going, bro? Most of my ideas are stupid, but the red gem is worth millions. I mean, yeah. It's what's in the bag. What's in the bag? It's Warhammer. But yeah, most people know what it is these days. So, and if they don't, you just go like, "Do you want to have a look?" Because I have done that. So I got stopped by a security guard once. I think it was at London, but I think I was flying to Gibraltar at the time, and they were like, "What's in the box?" And I said, "It's Warhammer." And they were like, what? And I was like, it's like toy soldiers. They're like really delicate models. So that's why I've got a big case for them. And they were like, can I have a look? And I was like, of course you can, mate. And they were like, what are you doing with them? And I was like, I'm going to Gibraltar to play with them in a tournament, to play games with them. And they're like, oh, do you do that a lot? And I was like, sometimes. So I've flying and played a lot. I mean, probably about the same amount of time as other people. You know? Not bad, man. Never anything to add to competitive chats. No, I appreciate that, but that's what I do. So it's like my competitive chats hopefully are like quite easy to grasp and like quite easy to listen to. You know, I appreciate people do have comments, but also don't feel bad if you don't. That's okay. At the end of the day, I have a platform to talk about things, to educate, to entertain. That's the whole point, right? So don't worry. You don't have to have something to say to watch. You can just enjoy. You can just enjoy. Speaking of which, have Reddit blown up about my my thing yet? They might have done. I took the 5 lists that we reviewed. 33 messages. I know, that's just everything for some reason. Kind of look in the box, pulls out an actual Warhammer and it hits them with it. Hey, exactly. Easy clap. That's what we call it, easy clap. No one's hating me on Reddit because no one's upvoted it. Excellent. I had people in the 40k competitive 40k Facebook group, which I still haven't applied for mod status yet, but I will do if it's still open, telling me to rename my title because I called it Top 5 List That Will Win the Goonhammer Open. And they should say, Top 5 List That Could Win. Could win the Goonhammer Open. Screw you. I'm like, there's a reason one of us does YouTube and the other one doesn't, but there you go. Buy and sell stuff, aka scalp. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. Evolve. 100%. I used to go around to multiple shops to buy all the limited edition codexes and sell them on eBay. I was a prick. But you know what? The problem wasn't me, it's the people buying it. They're the ones giving me money. I don't know anymore, though. Wait, tell them it's a serious business. I've just been taking dumb lists and trying stuff out. Yeah, and then goes 5-0 LGT. GG. I've been pulled and the police pull my boxes apart in the back, convinced they'd remove a layer or 2 and find drugs. 5 in the morning, went straight from club to nightclub. I was working in. Brilliant. Yikes. Whenever I've always had it scanned security, especially to get like the drug sweep thing and check my box. But I always open it before I put it through X-ray. I open it. I feel like that helps. But they're like, oh, what's this? I'm like, oh, play what Warhammer is. Can you be careful because they're quite spiky? Because when I went to LVO, I had 2 play-based crawlers in the bottom because someone was borrowing them. And they were like super spiky. And they're like, can you be really careful? It's really spiky. And they're like, that's why it's been pulled up because it's really spiky. I was like, damn. Some of these cases fit in overhead storage can be really expensive. What if a private jet would be better so they could just go on the seat next to me? Yeah, literally. Yeah, it said like that 40 quid one that I pointed out, that's designed to go in the overhead. That's why Games Workshop, that was one of the adverts that Games Workshop did, so. Hey, Gwatkin, how's it going, bro? There's a tournament in the gaming club in London in January. As a noob, is there any place for me? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. The thing is, Monkey, is that you do have to kind of like bite the bullet and try it out. To like find out if you like it or not, you know, it's one of those. It's like a light drug, not a heavy drug, a light drug. Try it once, see what you feel. See how you feel, you know. Don't do drugs, kids. But like, yeah, I definitely recommend it. Depending where you're going, maybe find if there's like a group or something like that, like a Facebook group or anything like that, where you can get to know people. Try and take a friend if you can. If you got like a local club mate that you play with every week, maybe like, do you want to go to this tournament together, try it out? I definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. If it's London, then it might be even run by Gwatkin Gaming in chat right now. Is it London Open or something like that, or is it London Wargaming? I don't know what Gwatkin runs now. I think it's just London Opens, but let me know which event it is, and maybe we can try and like link you up with some people to like get to know them and like at least have like someone's like number or someone on Facebook. That'd be good. Gonna go try to go 5-3 minimum at Coventry. Lilith Waller, let's fucking go. Hell yeah, dude, because that's obviously like, what is it, 2 weeks away? Oh shit, it's the same weekend as no retreat. Fair. Nice. Yeah, that should be quite doable. Someone with your caliber, Mr. Gumbellino. Getting that money though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've all been there, you know. We're all been there. I was like, oh, I might open a Warhammer shop. A friend of mine is in the FBI. Oh. He has to check his model case in as the models were classed as sharper objects and could be dangerous. Yeah, that's why the plane-based crawler got pulled up, I think. The fact he was allowed to carry his loaded gun openly onto the plane was not a problem. Yeah, that's a whole other discussion, I think. Only have your witch cult models take combat drugs. Try it twice, you might get it wrong the first time. Yeah, exactly. I saw a fly at Bad Moon Cafe. Well, there you go. So the people who go to Bad Moon Cafe will probably they'll probably be like regulars who go to those sort of tournaments. You might be able to like meet up with someone or try it out. Obviously, you're based in London. If you want to come to our events, the Ice Chief is giving like a very good recommendation. Went to the last Hellstorm tournament and loved it. Never going to look back now. Definitely got the tournament book. Yeah, exactly. The thing is with tournaments, most of the time, like 90% of the time, it's not the organisation that makes the tournaments of people going. Like, that's what makes or breaks a tournament for most people. It's the people in attendance. And a lot of people in the Warhammer community are super nice. There's only, like the stereotypical, like, tournament player, the whack player. They're very, like, few and far between, I will say. London Wargaming Guild. So, Guatkin used to work with those guys, so he might be able to, like, link you up with, like, a Facebook group or something. If you got a link, dude, that'd be great. And maybe you can, like, get to know people before you go. Well, yeah, definitely do it. Definitely do it. Try it out. See what happens. You know? And then come and tell us how you do. If you're in the Discord, you can even get help with your list and everything. Exclamation Discord in chat. People even help you out with your list. You know, you'll be like, I've got this list. Tell me what it is. Tell me what to do with it. And they'll like try and help you out as much as they can. I've just seen the meme that Magoo's posted in Discord, speaking of which. What the fuck is this? This is harsh. This is harsh, Magoo. Most people you meet are absolutely fine. One thing to remember is that you won't do well with a fluffy list. Yeah, exactly. You've got to try and take a half-decent list. You can't take a bad list. You don't have to take the next meta list. You don't need particular stuff in your list to be able to attend. But you do have to try and make like a coherent list that is gonna has some play, you know? You need a list that's going to be able to play the game well. You don't have to take the next meta list, but you do want a decent list by like the very minimum. Something that's got some tricks, got some power, you know. There you go. For London Wargaming Guild events, the best thing to do is come down to one of the gaming nights and meet some of the community. If you ask for Pete or Karim, they'll sort you out. There you go, Monkey. So make sure you go check out the London Wargaming gaming nights. There you go. Thank you very much, Cooking. Really appreciate it, bud. Thank you very much. Pro tip, Disciples are currently not good list type. Been trying it, it's very much uphill struggle. Interesting. Yeah, it's like Bellacore is really good, but then the rest of the list doesn't really work with it. Or it does work, but it's just not very good. So you have a lot of fluff. I mean, you don't have to take the meta list, but like take a list that has some punch, you know, that can kill some stuff. My thing is can my list kill an Imperial Knight turn 1? In one turn. Not even just turn 1, in one turn. Does it have enough guns? Does it have enough combat? If it can't, then maybe you need to like rejig it, maybe take a little bit more power depending what list you're running, what army you're running. But yeah, go to the gaming nights. You've got a couple of months to try it out. And then if you get along with a couple of people, go to the event. It's just like playing 5 gaming nights, you know? So I'm hearing 3 predators. Des, you don't run predators. You know you don't. It's all about dreadnoughts. Stuff is overcosted and very fragile. I mean, that's just demons in general, isn't it? How is 4 keepers with Bellacore not good? Because that's not Disciples, Neil. Fort Keepers and Be'lakor is very good, but it's not Disciples of Be'lakor. It's Demons. So you're saying to me, take a Vindicator this weekend to a local tournament is a bad idea. No, Goblin, go have fun. Bad idea. Rip kill shot stratagem. The Space Marines, did Chaos Space Marines still have that? I have no idea. I know Space Marines obviously don't. Where in the UK do you think has the best gaming scene? I can't possibly answer that. I don't like. I played all over the country, right? And everyone's been super nice, but I don't really like. I'm not really part of all the scenes, you know. Like where I play, I mostly play at Sanctuary. It's got a really good scene there because everyone's super nice. Everyone's super cool. They all play in my tournaments. So I know them all really well. That's where I run events. !point merch in chat to get a link. Link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Still some tickets left for next month. But I don't know. I don't really know like what other scenes are like. Like obviously there's loads of tournaments everywhere, which is good, and everyone. I've never really had a bad game with anyone. I've never really had a run-in with anyone, so I don't really know. Not to be like that super. Oh, I can't possibly answer that, but like I actually don't know. It's just something I don't know. So. Blood Angels are Space Wolves are close combat. Space Wolves are much better. What am I going to do with all the Predators I bought for Killshot? Pay them as Chaos Space Marines. Or bin them. World Eaters will rampage the format next year. Maybe. It'd be really cool if Chaos Space Marines got good. Being a new player, it's not like you'll be hitting the top table, so you might get a harsh list player round 1 and 2, but shouldn't be bad after that. Yeah, exactly. So, like, the way tournaments work, because it's random round 1, you don't know what you're going to be playing. But after that, you should be playing people who have a similar caliber of play than you, or a similar list caliber as you. That's what you kind of want, and that's where it happens usually round 2 or 3. I'm playing Iron Hands, so swings and roundabouts. I mean, it's a little bit better in Iron Hands, but I mean, that's just because Iron Hands are carrying it, so... Vindicators make good distraction card effects at T8 2+ save. Yeah, but they don't really do much. They're just there. They just exist. They're not very fast. There's like, I don't know. They're not very fast. Their shooting is very limited range. The shooting's good, but you need line of sight. There's loads of terrain on boards these days. It's £10 still the going rate. Curious, take my 1.5 list on Discord to 2k. I'm probably not really doing list reviews. A bit for me. I was doing it on. We could do that. We could do like a list review show where people send in lists. That'd be fun. Could do that as a live stream. Probably not today though. I was doing it on Monday because I was specifically going through lists. I more just want to chat tonight. So that'd be a really busy day. Looking forward to seeing the Green Hammer this weekend, by the way. Yeah, it should be really good, Guakin. You're playing, aren't you, for a change? You starting to get like me where you're just running or streaming events, you don't actually play anymore. But yeah, it should be good. So I'm really excited. Again, we're covering 2 tables from each game, which should be really good. I've got lots of setup to do. I think I'm there basically there all Friday setting up. I've still got lots of admin to do ready. But I've got the top down looking pretty good. You guys might have seen this already. So we've got this. And then this, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you can see all the scores, but depending what turn it is, it's going to be really good. 10-inch. Alright, 10-inch. I thought they were moved 6, the Vindicators, unless they've got better since, or I don't know. I thought they only moved 6. Moving 10 isn't too bad. But that means you always need line of sight. Whereas like the Hunter or the Stalkers are probably better because they're just as cheap. You need line of sight to flyers usually. I don't rate them at all. I don't rate them at all, sadly. How about marbles list building? Winning marble list goes to a tournament. Hey, Michaela, thank you very much for the 2 months, man. Thank you very much for 2 months. Really appreciate it, bud. Thank you very much. Let's get some hype in the chat for that 2-month sub. Thank you, buddy. Gonna be fun. Yeah, it should be a really good laugh. 6 games of the weekend, 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. Should be really good. I'm really excited for it. Again, it's the first live event we've covered, or we have covered, since February 2020. February 2020. What do you think of the unkillable chaplain on bike with his only take 1 wound per successful attack with a 5++, along with his normal rules, also hitting first and character only allowed to hit him? What relics or warlord trait is that for? Because I was looking at that earlier. I was trying to work out kind of how you build the unkillable chaplain. There's Tannhauser's Bones. Each time attack is allocated to the bearer, the damage characteristic of that attack is changed to 1. That's part of it. Is it a couple of warlord traits as well then? He's killing mortal wounds. Lily will fuck him up. Yeah, exactly. Like, you just kill him with rate of fire, like you kill anything else with like 1 damage or might reduce damage and stuff like that. If you go to Ultimate Tactics on YouTube, you'll see a very exciting video discussing the chaplain. Will I though? Let me guess, that was another Ultimate Tactics video. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, if he reduces damage to 1, which he does with a relic, X to down. What else did you say it has? There we go. Is it a litany as well then? Why have you sent me all of this? Do I need all of this? So he can do 2 litanies. We know that much. He's got the Tannhauser's Bones. Reduces damage to 1. It's out of the full phase. If this priest model is engaged at range, you can fight first. What's this about characters only? So it's a strat to allow him to be attacked and allow him to be attacked because it was easy for me. What's the strat called? It makes you only attack him in combat. Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're saying? For the Emperor's honor? Yeah, you literally just shoot him. Ow! You literally just shoot him. You know what kills a chaplain? Volkite. Just like it kills everything in the game. He's pretty decent. He's like but he's like a hero hammer. So if you play him wrong or he gets tagged into somebody he doesn't want to fight, like how many attacks does he get in combat? 4, 6 on the 5 on the charge, 7 if he gets like a litany off. Cheers, Des. Catch you later. Yeah, for the Emperor's Honor, so basically you can only... It's the same as the Blood Angels one, so it says you distract him with the fight phase, select 1 Black Templar's character from your army and 1 enemy character unit. At the end of the phase, each time that enemy character is selected to fight, if the selected Black Templar's character is within engagement range, when your opponent is selecting targets, those attacks can only target the Black Templar character. So it's like a really shit Blood Angels version, because the Blood Angels one is like, units must fight this unit if they're within engagement range. It's all units, not just that one character. So, don't have that character in combat. Just shoot it. It's decent. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Hey, DC, how's it going, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Absolute legend in chat. Let's get some hype for DC. Dear Professor Hellstorm, I'm here for the coaching. Yeah, I only see Mikey on stream. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? It's me. I'm one of the best players in the world. You know why? I said so. I almost won the LGT. Don't forget. Non-overcharged plasma hits him a lot. Yeah, so anything that's just rate of fire. You're killing me Stormbolters with AP. Anything that's like loads of shots on AP will kill the chaplain, as well as mortal wounds will absolutely like nail him. Obviously, he ignores more 5, but you know. How's the Tau coming along? Coming on great, mate. Great. Want to see another whip? Want to see another whip? One sec. Let me get a picture. I've got one on my phone somewhere. Shh. Chat, don't say anything. One sec. Let me find this picture now. That's too good. That can't be mine. I mean, 1 second. I'm working on Riptide as well. Working on a Riptide. Can't wait. Can't wait to play Tau. Love Tau. Where is it? There it is. There's my picture of my Tau. Look at that. Beautiful. Tau's coming on well. Tau's coming on well. First scalping, now plagiarism. You sunken low. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, mate. Oh, dear. I don't know what you're talking about. Mikey building town. New credits confirmed. Wait, you're not a playtester. I'm not a playtester, no. Farsight Enclaves. Yeah, why not? Sure. Sure thing, bro. But yeah, chaplain. Not bad. Not bad. It's one model, though. That's the problem. The one model can't win the game. It can be very annoying. Unkillable chaplain. The slapling. We've had to see it before, though. It's like rinse repeat. Like, White Scar's chaplain used to be, like, insane. And then they kind of died a death. 4 days submit your list. I wrote my list. I might be building a bit in a bit. I have been, like, really struggling, though. I've been really struggling to write my list. I've been like really struggling. I've really not known. I've really not known what to do with it. Because like I've been changing it up, and I've not really known how to change it. The idea is to be annoying. It's very annoying, Steve. But yeah, mortal wounds will probably kill him. It's a tough one. Yeah, because I wrote my list and it was 2,057 points. It slightly changed from last time. And I just didn't know what to drop. But I think I might have done it now. I've taken the unit out. I didn't want to. I didn't want to take this unit out, but I did. But it's also not that great. It's just very handy to have. Take names. Yeah, it's definitely got some tricks. I'll be going through it probably next week. Probably on Wednesday. I don't think I'll be streaming this Monday because I'll obviously just have finished Goonhammer. Snap necks and cash checks. Hell yeah, gamers. Yeah, I want to do well. I'd really like to do well. That's kind of like the plan. I'd be very gutted if I didn't do well. 2,057 points. That's called cheating. Yeah, that was the other day. I've done it today. I've got it down to 2,000 on the nose. And I didn't just edit the end of it. I did actually change my list to make it fit. I dropped a unit and then added a different one. I think I'll probably do well. I don't know if I'll win. It depends what other people take. I imagine the Tabletop Titans guys will take some like really, really good lists. You know, if I look at this picture, we'll circle in red who I'm worried about. And we'll cross out in purple who I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. Now I'm going to insult people. Phil's taking Tyranids. I think we'll be alright. French Wargame Studio? No idea. No idea. Alex, he said he doesn't want to win. James Otero's probably going to take Iron Warriors. Jakey said he's taking Ultramarines. Okay, this is me taking names, right? He said he's taking Ultramarines. He's done it. He's not going to do it. This guy, legend. Beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Winters. Winters is a funny one, right? Liam, no. No way. He's getting beat. Why have you crossed me out? Because I'm not worried about you, Tom. Because you died. You're on my list. Right? Winters, a funny one. He's pretty good when he wants to be. I don't know what list he's running now. I don't even know what army he's running. I imagine he's going to be running Grey Knights. Grey Knights, maybe. That'd be quite interesting. I don't think I'm too worried. So we're going to cross Winters out. Because I've beaten him before. That's fine. I have beaten before. Oh, that was cool. Like that. Now, Vince is quite new. Vince is quite new to the old competitive scene. Now, he's got a good list. He's taking Sisters, taking loads of Argent Shroud. So I'm a little bit worried, but we're going to cross him out. I'm not doing a little bit worried. I'm doing who I'm worried about. Okay. So, who I'm actually worried about. I don't know what he plays. I've never seen him play. Okay? No idea. Phil? Wild one. Who knows? No idea. Now, Oliver from Broadsword Wargaming bringing Knights. Sorry, bro. He's taking Knights. Okay. Now, Antonio is taking Ultramarines. Sorry, bro. Right. Now, the ones I'm worried about. Adrian. He's a funny one. He's won an event relatively recently with Admech. So I think he's going to be Admech, right? I can't spell. I think he's taking Admech. That's a big dunzo. We don't like Admech. Brian? Dunno. No idea. Bridger? No idea. Well, one of these plays, I've seen Orcs. They were practicing for SoCal. Orcs? If they play buggies? Dunzo. Lawrence? I've never beat Lawrence, right? I played Lawrence twice in my life, okay? And he's beat me both times. However, both times he was playing Craftworld when Craftworld just got released, and then Drukhari when Drukhari just got released. And I was playing Space Marine, so I had a significant disadvantage. So if he plays Drukhari, Druk, then questionable. Flesh Terrors, win. Bridger probably Custodes. Okay, Custodes. Custard. We're writing yellow. Custard. Dunzo. Don't care about Custodes. You need to beat Lawrence. Have you tried a pool ball in a sock? Brilliant. Adrian, Orcs, and Brian Admech, I think. Brian said he was taking Admech on a recent stream. Could be wrong. He beat you 3 times, twice at you 40k, once at YouTube. Lawrence has like 5 years on me on YouTube. He has like 5 years on me. I don't think I'm doing too bad. I'm a third of his size. Physically and on YouTube, sadly. Now, if Brian's bringing Admech, I think, honestly... Oops, fail. I think, honestly, these guys aren't going to hold back, right? What's this garbage? Sorry, mate, you've been crossed out. These 3, right? And hell, I don't know, right? But these 3 aren't going to hold back with the cheese. Lawrence is either going to go all out or not at all, so we don't know. But these 3, I think they're going to bring the sauce, you know? Glacial Geek, he'll probably play Dark Angels or something. He'll probably play Dark Angels, we'll cross him out as well. But these 3, I think these are the ones to watch out for. And me. I'm 1-2. Lawrence might also consider playing the Distant Take Marines over Dark Elves. But he's taken Drukhari before multiple times. Don't worry, I've got the same record against Lawrence. The first time I faced him was also my second ever tournament game. I think that's fair enough. Why does it sound like Pornhub music? It doesn't. I expected Euro going cheat. No, these are the ones to watch out for. These four, maybe Angel. He plays Drakari as well. That was his first love. So maybe Angel's one to watch out for. Now, Angel, the only time I've seen him play properly, except for battle reports, which don't really count, was at the Jib GT that we covered. Right? Yeah, it was at Jib GT he covered, and he got to the final. He was in the league to win it. So he's not bad. He's a pretty good player. But you're only tired. You're not, bro. I'm running Farsight Enclaves. That's the best faction. I'm expecting you're all going cheese. I think these are the four. Maybe Lawrence. Depending what he takes. If he decides to go for fun, then he might not. They might not be up there, but he's still a good player. He'll still do like 4-1, even if with an alright army. But it depends how hard, because he likes to double bluff. He likes to be like, oh yeah, I'm going for fun, everyone, and then he'll take like a really broken list, which is fair enough. So I think these ones are to watch out for. So I think Orcs or Admech. What I'm gonna guess now. So I don't know between Brian and Adrian, but we're gonna see Squig Buggies. Squig Bugs. We're going to see 100 Skitari. They're flying a long way. They want to come win. Planes. Then Angel, Drakari. Steve will bring sisters, probably. Unless he's got something else up his sleeve right now. Lawrence might have taken his flesh charge. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wrote FT. I was really bad handwriting, but you know. I see a few players I wouldn't mind beating. Who? Spill the gossip. Like someone claiming to be playing Tau. Yeah, exactly. But these are the 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna go. I think Squig, Admech, Drakari, and then sisters. That's it. Broken ruthlessness and destroying everyone at their expense is fun though, right? Yeah, maybe. I thought Loz would take Grey Knights. Maybe. I don't know though. He might be playing Grey Knights. I'm just guessing. He normally plays Drakari, doesn't he? I know he likes his Grey Knights, and they are pretty good to be fair. He might throw out a curveball with Grey Knights. I realise he's getting very messy now. Everyone wants to take Varek's Ice Tip Scalp. I do. Never wash one's laundry in public. Broadsword Wargaming, you're a YouTuber, just like me. Do it all in public. You know, tell people that they have a problem with parasocial relationships and then tell them everything about your life. And then tell them they've got a problem with parasocial relationships again. Wouldn't be surprised if Lawrence wanted Grey Knights, but he might not have enough Dread Knights for the meta. The thing is, though, nice little playtester boy, then he will know that was the meta and get him painted early. And just not show everyone. Maybe he's been keeping it secret. It's interesting, though. It's very interesting. What's this? Take a screenshot. Whiteboard? Blackboard? Oh, that's in pro version. I'm tight. It's interesting, I think. Bridget brings custodians. Yeah, I think that was what we've kind of come to the assumption. Bridget's going to bring custodians, so no offense. Custodians aren't that great. They're good. They're not like broken. Not like Admech or Squid Buggies. I'm expected to go 0-5 with a weak knight list. I'll never get my Black Templars ready. What knights are you bringing? And what knights do you have access to? Hey, SVGGPHR. I don't know how to pronounce that, but welcome. Your first time chat. Welcome. Rob has been painting more Drakari for Lawrence, so maybe them. Maybe. It'll either be Drakari Flesh Terrors or Grey Knights, that's obvious. But I think it'll either be Flesh Terrors, because he likes them, or I think it'd be more Drakari over Grey Knights. I might be proving wrong on though. 30k is my game, bringing shit knights. Have you got Triple Crusader? You got Megaras? Go on, say one. A lance. I mean, a lancer's all right. It's great. It's great, man. Lancers are great. They're so cool. They're great. I thought you said you don't air your laundry in public. Oh, man. I'm hoping for 4-2 at Goonhammer, but could easily see myself going 3-3 with some bad matchups. 5-1 if I'm very lucky. What are you taking, Richard? Let's have a look. I just realised I'm not in the event. I'm just like, why is it not showing up in my events? Goonhammer open. A Megaro, Crusader, and Lancer. See, that's not too bad. Obviously, like, the Lancer is the letdown there, but it's also not bad. It's not a terrible knight. I mean, no knights are terrible. There's obviously better. But, you know, all knights are pretty decent. So we're in Death Guard with Mortarion. Nice. Vanguard, Blight Lords, Death Shroud, Foul Blight Spawn, Playboy's Crawl. That's a decent list. I think you do well. Problem is Mortarion's a big point sink if you can't hide him very well. But I don't know if the terrain is going to let you hide Mortarion. See, Broadsword, that's not a bad list. That's not a bad list. The only way you could improve that is swapping the Lancer for another Megara or another Crusader. That is all you've got. Gunno's running VT terrain. Yeah, but I don't know. I've never seen it in person, so I don't know if you can hide a Mortarion behind it. I could swap it out and add some Hellrick. No, I think going for the Lancer is probably good. Are you just going to throw it at people? Just run at them? Like here, have a Lancer. You -1 to hit if you've got knights. I said Elliot's running something similar because he's running 2 Crusaders and a Gallant. But the Gallant really wants to be a... he's running 4 knights, actually. Just because that's what we've got. I don't have loads of Armigers painted. He's using my knights. But like the Gallant is pretty much in the same job as yours. So it's decent though. Megara's good. Crusader's good. So you've got obviously got a decent list coming on. So runs in the face of the Warglaze. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The Warglaze are really good. Really cheap. And there's like loads of melters is really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, I might do a little bit of building until 9. I might do 40 minutes of building some models because I've got some stuff to build ready for my Tau army. Because the legend that is DN stuff, I don't think he's in chat today, sadly, but the legend that is DN stuff sent me some backup. He sent me some extra supplies. So you have a bunch of Vanguard veterans. Questioning to make one free blade and get obsec. Yeah, make one of the Warglaves obsec. That is like big brain move. They're all jetpacks, don't need them. They sent me a bunch of lightning claws and I've got a couple of storm shields, but they've got bad shoulder pads on because they're for Death Watch, so I'm gonna have to take those off. It's gonna work? Just about. So he sent me a bunch of models, which is really nice. Really cool of him, so shout out to DN stuff. I'm just going to take the heads out if I can. Not easily. I like to paint the heads separately because it makes them much easier to paint. That is not working. Ah, there we go, that's one. I don't want to cut them out because that'd be a nightmare. I somehow caught that in my elbow crease. I got the body off. I don't seem to want to work. Great. We got 1 head off. That's 2. I did 2. That's good. Can we get the 3rd one? Because this is a Space Wolf, and I'm not being funny, but I don't play Space Wolves. 3. Amazing. What about this guy? I hate snapping stuff out like this. It's great when you use plastic glue, but you just can't break it. Elbow grease or crease? No, crease. Ah. Ow. Hey, Twisted Dice. How's it going, bro? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Ah. I watched your battle report the other day. It's really good. Well done. Your new one with the Tyranids and the Orcs. Make sure you go check out Twisted Dice and Broadsword Wargaming as well. Go and give him a sub. Go say hi. Tell them we sent you. Leave a big Pogu comment. Like, Mikey is Pogu. Or your Pogu. Ah, shit. I broke the thumbnail. Oh, no, I didn't. It breaks there on purpose. That's okay. Ah! I can't get these. Like, I only need another 5. So, I mean, it's not too bad. But because they're plastic glued on, they're very difficult to take off. Okay, that's the storm shield coming off. Cool. Doesn't mean you can change the arm. That's fine. What's the best way to break plastic glued parts? Anyone know? Eat. I'm trying to be really subtle. It's just not working at all. Okay, we could probably get away with that one because I can still get to the head. I realize the camera's this far over. 1 second. Beep. There you go. Broke it. God damn it. Ah, press the button. That's why. Sorry. Because I pressed the lock button, that's why. Hey, G, thank you very much for the 5, bro. I really appreciate it. For your Space Wolves army.
Use custom fields instead. For your Space Wolves army rolling on the floor laughing.
There it is. There it is, a Space Wolf. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for that. Thanks for the support, everyone. Really appreciate it. There's no good way it's melted together. I know, but, you know, make me feel better about it. Mike, I might go Bad Dad War Space Marines chapter. Are you really indecisive tonight? Is that the problem? Cheers, buddy. Please you enjoyed it. Darren worked hard on it, and I showed up and beat him up cold. Yeah, it was quite funny. Absolutely nailed him. We've got one coming out. Oh, it's perfect. That's a good shoulder pad. We got one coming out. It's supposed to be live. Ah, we got it off. Excellent. It was supposed to be live. It just didn't happen, which is really gutting. But hopefully, I get it out this week, if not next week. It's like half edited. We don't need that. We don't need these right now. Put them to one side. We've got loads of lightning claws, which is amazing. We don't need the sword. That's got Deathwatch shoulder pad on. Elsa hobby knife. Yeah, maybe. Put on Doom music and rip and tear. Okay. Right, let's go. Here we go. Are you ready? Ah, shit. That's the shield. Ah. Ah, I've got down. Ow. Ow, my fingers. Where's my clippers? That arm's fine. We're not using that one. Where is it? Where's the arms on? Ultramarine. Ultramarine scum. Yes! Yes! We did it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Hell yeah! That's probably fine. I don't like the shoulder pads being on there, so I like to spray them separately. Ah, shit. Ah, I've ruined that shoulder pad now. Commit! Let's go! Death watch. More like death. Watch this. Death watch this, bitches. Let's go! We did it! You can always put them in the freezer. Oh, what happened to my computer? Don't do that, please. That was scary. You always put the freezer and weaken the glue. It's a plastic glue, so it's really hard. I think YouTube's crashed. Please? Can I change tab? Nope, that entire Chrome has crashed. Thanks, Chrome. Sorry, everyone. Has Chrome crashed completely? Is that why my computer's crashed? Yeah, Chrome has crashed. Excellent. So, anyone come here often? At least I'm not. It's like not killed the stream. I'm gonna put Nintendo back on. I'm sorry, everyone. Yeah, I think Chrome just crashed out. That's all. Yeah, tuning in. I'm excited to see what people do with the book. I've yet to be beaten with it. I can beat planes and buggies if I go first with the full flavor list. How long have you had it? I can't choose a chapter for some reason. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. There's a paint one of each. Yozu. I'm so sorry. I don't have to pronounce your name. My apologies. Is it Josie? Josu? Paint one of each of the angels, and then see which one you enjoy the most. That's probably my best advice. I know it's like pretty much like a bit of a cop out, but that's what I try. Greetings from Germany. Hello, Dallo the Cheese. Every Monday and Wednesday, you get those faces. Let's go. So is the icon of Heinemann for Van Vets. If it allows a model to ignore AP -1 and AP -2, so you have 2+ until you lose the first man, 15 points. Definitely worth it, Steve. Definitely worth it. But as soon as you allocate one, that guy's gonna die because they'll just mortal wound him if they can or something. They'll just try and mortal wound him out. Isn't his name pronounced Jose? It could be. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. You tell me, bro. Rather than me guessing. Pretty chill to be like tearing heads off, but there you go. Ah, that's not good. I'm gonna have to drill that out now. Damn it. And I have to put the same one back on. Okay, so we've rescued most of the arms. It's just this one, which is kind of annoying. Oh, we got it off. Excellent. That's got Raven Guard on it. Get lost. You can call me Joshua. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Joshua. Paint one of each. Paint one of each. See how you feel. Post them in Discord even. That's why you want Discord to join. Post them in Discord. See how you feel about each one. About the process. Don't stick any transfers on or anything. Just paint the model. And then afterwards, see which one you enjoyed the most. Get out. I posted the list I spoke to you about, Coach, so have a look when you have time and feedback. Yeah, sure, man. This is going to be the worst shoulder pad now. This is going to be the worst one. Yeah, I think that's a goner. I mean, we've lost one out of all of them. I don't think we did too bad. We've rescued most of the shields. We've taken pretty much all the heads off. We have taken all the heads off, bar this one. My Red Butchers got absolutely destroyed in one game by Swarmlord. It was my first game with them fully painted. Now I'm sad. That's just new model syndrome, bro. Don't worry. Give him a bit more blood on them, you know, because there've been a few more battles, and try again. It's fine. Nah, it's not coming out that. No, he's got a little pointy nose now. He's got a little pointy nose now, so he might just not use him. So we got this one stuck in there, which is kind of annoying, and a shoulder pad. I can post you out some shields. Oh, cheers, bro. I think I've got some spare. I've got like all my sprues next to me. But DN stuff said these, so I thought I'd try and use them. And I got that shoulder pad off, that's cool. Like, I love the shoulder pad, but because I paint them bone, it's no way it's trying to like mask them off, so I just paint them separately and stick them afterwards. And the heads, I highlight a much higher colour with the airbrush. So it's nice to have them separate. There we go. I don't really damage that either. No, not really. Sound. We've rescued them. My Berserkers went through his army like a hot knife. That was very satisfying. Oh, I bet. Was it using the new Tyranid stuff, or were you just using the old stuff? So you can take them off the bases as well. There you go. We've got 3 ready to go nearly. That one's got a shoulder pad on as well. You could probably take that off. It's a nice shoulder pad, that one, but you know, reasons we've already discussed. Damn, that's going to be so much harder to get off. I think we lost this shoulder pad now, gamers. Yeah, it's because it's stuck there as well, look. We'll deal with that later. I think I've got enough to go around anyway. We'll try and make it easier, you know. I remember I have the Imperial Fist supplement, even though they are dead. They are dead list in the supplement for Space Marines. Okay. Even type. Even though they are dead listed in the supplement for Space Marines. They are technically dead, are they? The new Tyranid sign-up link is good and fluffy, and Dawn of War 2 was first make that thing. Yeah, the synaptic links are really good. They're really, really good. My friend and I played some comp lists today, and I almost hate each other at bottom of turn 2. What are you playing, bro? What list are you playing? That is pretty much 40k these days, though. It's just like kill each other at turn 1 and 2 and then win the game because you've just got more models on the board. Stop it. Play by the rules. Damn glue. To be fair, we rescued what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think there's only 8. That's Top nicked one. We've definitely got enough lightning claws there, that's the main thing. I have literally like a couple of screws down here with like F Company bits on which I thought I could use. Vanguard Vets for life. Hell yeah, Dave. How's it going, bro? Always Vanguard Vets. And so we're just rescuing these ones. We're just breaking them up so they're easy to paint, that's all. It's very nicely based them, but they're always harder to paint on a base. And I have a spray paint for the base, which is handy. Is there any more in here? We got all the jump packs. It's very important, obviously. An extra base. Two I stole thanks to the end stuff. Hell yeah. There we go. That's him off that base. Always cut into a cutting mat when you're doing something like this, but for more lines and stuff, feel free to cut to yourself. But goddamn, this is hard to go through, especially with the scalpel. 35% win rate, let's go. I'll try and get on with the clippers. What's the next tournament I'm going to? Well, I'm technically going to Goonhammer, but we're covering that. I'm not playing. But then after that, it's No Retreat Legends, which is like 2 weeks after. It's the 5th, 6th, 7th of November. And the one run by SM Battle Reports with all the YouTubers of the Battle of Egos. There we go. There we go. Smash in. Alright, let's try and make them into Vanguard veterans now. So we've got plenty of lightning claws. We need shields, that's what we need. What have we got? We got one with an arm. That's not a shield arm. That is a shield arm, I think. Yeah, we'll put shields on first. Because the thing is with Lightning Claw Vanguard Vets, right? They look stupid with a shield. But if you put the shield on first and put the Lightning Claw with it, it looks a lot better. I managed to win my last game without losing a single model. Morty can be like that if you don't pour everything into him and still don't kill him. If you pour everything into him and still don't kill him. He's still hard to kill. He's very hard to kill. He's a really good unit. He can be killed, but if you fail, which is a high chance, then yeah, it gets rough. That's it. Morty just cleans up, you know. Morty does Morty things. Can everyone still aim if I do that? Looks like you can. Why are you debasing these lads? So these were sent by DN stuff. One of the viewers of the channel, Absolute Legend, sent me some Vanguard Vets for free. Absolute G unit. But they were kind of built with like Deathwatch shoulder pads and stuff. So what I've done is I've broken them down to bits where they're easy to paint. Because I like to paint stuff in like sub-assemblies. So I like to paint with like the model separate, so you can get to like the middle and stuff. And I like to paint with the head separate because I highlight those differently. So I've broken them down. Hey, thanks for the host, really appreciate it. Hey, Capri Chaos, thanks bud. Especially on a host if you want to host too. So I've broken them down to more like bits that are easy to paint for me, and the basing is different to mine as well. And it's easy to get to without the base on because I'm gonna have a pin in the foot, so they're like really easy to get around. I think you might want to try it. I did just move it away. Let's turn the game up ever so slightly. Is that any better? I'm back from watching OTS. What are you working on? I'm building some Vanguard veterans, bud. There you go. So we've got the shield like that, and he's kind of. We don't have the shield like that. Come back, come back. There we go. Hey, thanks for the house. Really appreciate it. Cheers, OTS. How's it going, guys? Thank you, buddy. So you can go there. And then he needs a lightning claw. Let's go. We need a left-handed lightning claw. All of these are right-handed. F. We got a right-handed one. A right-handed one. Oh, we got a left-handed one there and there. We've got two. But that's not AOS. It is not AOS. How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in, bud. God damn it. That is the other problem when you break stuff apart, though. So, what's this one look like? This one looks a little bit daft. It looks like he's just charging straight up. Had a podcast but forgot to rate you. No worries, bud. No pressure at all. So I think we need that one. He's not got a lot of motion though, because his body's quite upright. So we could do with like maybe a different one. We got any others? None on there. That's the wrong way. Otherwise that'd have been great. But did you know you get a Thunder Hammer and a Lightning Claw in the Devastator kit? Thunder Hammer and a Lightning Claw. And the Lightning Claw is great. It's like a Wolverine one. It's really cool. You know? It's like the pose is really good. There's one on here. I do have that one. I do have that one. Got a couple more sat around. I should really just not take this crew out of the box with some Lightning Claws in. Not that one. Get the old Space Marine Bix box. The holy grail of Space Marine bits. Do I have any Lightning Claws left? I've got a couple of Thunder Hammers in there. One Combat Shield. They're my Lightning Claws. Look at this holy grail of Space Marine bits. Let's get all the left-handed ones out. This is what 15 years of Space Marine collecting looks like. And if it doesn't, it's because you're not very organised. Just like me. So this is why I love Firstborn kits, right? It's because the bits are transferable. That's the one thing I don't like about Primaris. It's like, if you build it one way, that's it. Game over. GG. Can't find any more left-handed. Oh, there's a left-handed one. Did you know they've discontinued the Blood Angel Tactical Squad? Did you know that was a thing? I think that's about it. Why do I need left-handed ones? I don't know, because I actually need right-handed ones where it's on the left-hand side of me. I've pulled out right-handed ones. I think he needs to go more of an angle and be like charging forwards. I think I'm just an idiot, Steve. I mean, we knew that anyway, but... Because every pose, it's like he's got it all down. I think the only one is that one, with it going backwards, maybe. I am the most jealous of that Bix box. They can discontinued 3 years ago, approximately. Really? Yeah, look at this Bix box, right? 1 second. Excuse my prop. Look at this. It's actually 2 bits box. I tricked you. These are my Space Marine bits. Legs, bike legs, bodies, guns, all separated. So you got like combi weapons and special weapons in here. We got like bolt pistols and storm bolters. We've got special pistols. We've got chain swords and axes. We've got thunderfire cannon tracks, but also some random thunderfire bits. Heads, bolters. Then we've got the other one. This is Centurion bits. These are scouts. This is all my different types of shoulder pads. This is Primaris, so you chuck it all together, get shite. Backpacks. Random bits that just come with bits. These are all my heavy weapons. This is a Tech Marine. And then we got some characters just in bags. We've got another Tech Marine there. We've got some servitors. But yeah, I only do that for Space Marines. That's all the other armies can get stuff. The Space Marines are the other ones that like transferable compared to everything else. When they've used Radio Gaffer Bits box. Okay. You're not having my bits box. I'm sorry, guys. I'm Julian. I hope to have boxes space full of bits like that one day. Yeah, man, you gotta start somewhere. It's just because I've just collected it for years. So, cheers, Steve. Have fun. Watch it. I think you dropped a scalpel. It was my clippers, buddy. Appreciate it though. Thanks for looking out for me. So he's gonna have to go like that to make some motion, I think. Let's go. Let my glue dried up then. I think they're making us buy Van Vet so that in Space Marine Codex 9.5 there were at least 3 Wound Primaris Assault Marines. That wouldn't surprise me if they brought something out that's just arguably better. That would be a very Games Workshop thing to do, so I'm not gonna hold my breath. Yeah, I think they'll probably nerf Lightning Claws. They've already put them up in points and made them a little bit more balanced, but they've already put them up once. They can't really put them up again without making them unusable. So I think that'll be the only way. They'll make them unusable, basically. But until then, be ready. I just have random sprue collecting in the loft. Yeah, for like other armies, it's not worth it. But like Space Marines or Chaos Space Marines, it's definitely worth it because they're so transferable between each kit. Probably Space Marines more because they have like a wider range. But like building like Chosen and stuff like that out of Space Marines is handy. I'll put him down. We've rescued. Shit. Shitter. Don was just reading my list idea for commentary. No Lilith Warlord, but instead test of skill and precision killers and mass witches. +1 to wound all vehicles and monsters and bonus AP on 5+ instead of 6. That is pretty good. That is pretty boss. That is pretty boss, to be fair. Tempting. Very tempting, indeed. I'm just scraping off a little bit of the old plastic that's all shagged. And we're going to try and make this one work with this shield. That's the shield it already had, you see. We should have enough bits there to make most of the Vanguard squad. I just need more shields, that's all. I think I might have some. I know I've got like 1 or 2 in the box. But thankfully, once upon a time, back in my day when I was a wee lad, in 7th edition, Games Workshop released a very good box that was a captain, 5 Vanguard veterans, and 5 Sternguard for like 50 odd quid. And I bought 3. So I have Vanguard vets somewhere. I just use, the problem is I just use different kits everywhere. I'm gonna have that one like that. So this is going to be running for Blood Ravens as Templars. No, I'm running Tau now, mate. My next event is No Retreat Legends. So I'm taking Tau. It's just for funsies, you know. New terrain pack out for commentary, by the way. How did people find it at London Open, bud? Like, I know, I appreciate it's your job, so you can't like slander it, but I didn't really hear much in the way of feedback, good or bad. So that's probably good. Loads of buggies and Dread Knights, so winning them all on 4+ with Witcher seems tasty. Yeah, that's exactly. Have you changed much, Guatkin? That's alright. It's not bad. Not bad. That one, why not? Our list reviews for Wonga only. The list review thing is a bit of a meme, bro. It's just a meme to make you click. I'm not doing list reviews. It's a bit of a meme because on Monday, I was reviewing the Goonhammer list that I thought were going to win, which just came out as a video today. Make sure you check it out. And then someone said, how much for you to review my list? So I said 10. I said a tenner as a joke, and then they sent a tenner. So I reviewed the list. It wasn't anything serious, just a bit of a meme, that's all. If people keep asking me though, I might have to. I mean, 3 people did get a list review. Yeah, that map update is a big change. Is it really? I'll check it out. We've got 2 Vanguard vets then. Not much feedback, good or bad. Might have been a bit heavy. The new map swap out the middle large L's for medium L's. Interesting. Yeah, because basically for my own events, I'll be copying it. Not that I have much to do with the terrain maps. Interesting. Oh, I reviewed Nassim's list, saying he's going to win the event, and now he can't make it. Two places hiding in the point zone rather than one. And a bit more in the middle. Interesting, okay. This is my first solo Tony well nervous. Oh, you'll be fine, bro. Honestly. Oh, interesting. Isn't that? So you swap the big L's for medium L's. Isn't that going to be too light now? Wait, have they got... Are you putting them on bases, or is that just a misprint? I presume you're not putting them on bases, it's just more of the medium L's. Interesting. I mean, I'll do loads of printing for the next event. Damn it. I didn't want to. I thought that was it. The middle L's, I was going, yeah, for sure, for sure. No base is just the same as medium L. Yeah, I thought so. It's just because that first one has some white squares in there. I don't know how you can see that from my screen, but much bigger area to hide for deployment zones. That's interesting. It seems like a lot lighter, but also I've not played on it with this. I've not played on it with this change. What are these shapes? Barricades. Yeah, they're barricades. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So that's -1 to hit through the middle. Yeah, that's interesting. I've not played with the new big L in the deployment zone. I've only played on the previous one, which was basically the LGT maps. But changing them for middle L's is quite interesting because I think that's going to be. I suppose they are obscuring, which makes a big difference. It might be a lot better for some armies because I was using these to hide it with like Invictors, but when you stood on the base, you can obviously be seen. But if you stood behind it, it's going to be a lot better, I think. Interesting, like it. Be interesting to try it out. I suppose you'll only be changing it after Coventry, so I'll start printing terrain ready. Because I'm trying to keep up. That's the only problem. That's the only problem with doing what I do, is if anyone makes a change, I've got to change 6 of my tables. Got my first post-COVID 2-day this weekend at Hellstorm Games. Nice, dude. Was originally meant to be doing Goonhound, but I had to pull out of that one. Okay, that's a shame. A few people have pulled out by the sounds of it. Yeah, a few people have pulled out. That's how the map makes you think running Greater Demon Span, as I can then hide. Yeah, it might be a little bit easier to hide because you'll have actually obscuring compared to like just a wall. But yeah, interesting. Something to think about. Yeah, I'll have to fire up the printers next week, so I've got to finish printing the trophy, and then I'm going to print a load more L's ready. Keeps me working though. That's the main thing, you know. I suppose without that big footprint in the middle, it's going to feel a lot more open, but not too much open because it's obscuring. Okay, memes side, generally need some secondary suggestions. So post it in the Discord, bro. Especially what Discord. There's loads of people in there who'll be able to help you. Do I have any more shields? No. Do I have any shields in the box? What's in the box? I do not. I do not have any more shields. Okay. Everything on sprue, hopefully. I think I might have nabbed them all last time. None there. There's one shield there. Excellent. Love that. Love that for me. How many more shields do I need? At least another 3. At least another 3, because I'm putting Thunder Hammers on the other one. I was bragging about how many sprues I've got. I don't think I've got enough. Bugger. Does anyone have some Vanguard veteran shields? Yeah, let's see about. No, sorry. I'll get some. Bagger. It's fine. It's fine. We'll work it out. Steve says he has some shields. I'll ask him if he's got some spare. I only need 2 more. Literally the 2 that Tom took from me, but you know. That's fine, Tom. I understand. 3D print them. I don't like 3D printing stuff for that. I only 3D print stuff that you really can't get hold of. For just because Games Workshop being Games Workshop. I don't like 3D printing just because. Rather than don't be daft. You need time to get your eye painted. Don't you dare. I literally need to. I'll just grab some on eBay. Hey, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. .3D printing aspect where you can't get a hold of him. You can't get a hold of him with tits on, to be fair, mate. So fair play. Interesting pose. You can't use that one. You can use that one, but it's like sideways. Maybe we build the shield sideways. It's like turned quite a bit. Is there a good Space Marine chapter to play as a shooty list or just make a custom one? As a pure shooty list, Ultramarines aren't a bad standard shooty list. Iron Hands make good shooty lists if you make custom traits and then be an Iron Hand successor. That seems like the way to go. I have Space Marines, the regular codex and the BA and DA supplement. Yeah, you can still run any chapter you want as a successor chapter, pretty much. Most people don't care. I might use that really angry lightning claw from the Devastator kit on this guy. That one. Oh no, it's the wrong side. Damn it. Because of the storm shield. Dang. Dang flabbit. Dang flabbit. None of those work because they're all the wrong side. God damn. We could have him running the other way. He's jumping the wrong way, this guy, I think. I think he's jumping the wrong way. I said, like, making Lightning Claws and Storm Shield work together is really hard. It's just, you just wouldn't have those two weapons together, ever. It doesn't look right. Doesn't matter what you do, it looks weird. Let's take that bit of sprue mark off first. That's what's annoying about this loadout. It just looks weird. What time you tell? Probably when I built this Vanguard, buddy. So I said 9. Hobby streams, because I don't have much planned, because I've just basically been busy prepping for Goonhammer, and obviously I had a bit of time off. Hobby streams don't get many like longevity, so I've been streaming a little bit less. I've been working my way back into it as well. God damn it, it's fallen off. Right, we managed to make 3. We just need a few more shields, that's all. There we go. I don't think. I'm just going to double check these screws once more. I think I missed one in my haste. There's not one on there. There's shoulder pads there, which is great. There's not one on there because the Devastator kit doesn't come with one. There's not one on there. That's a Space Marine kit, I think. Definitely not on... it's definitely that one. As is this one. And there's none on there either. Okay. Yes, we need 2 shields. Because then I'll just swap the arm on the other guy. Got plenty of jetpacks. But 2 shields I need. Damn, that's a shame. That's a shame. What are your thoughts on no FAQ, no play for tournaments? So I actually made a video on this. Now I'm going to post it. I will repeat myself. 1 second. I think it was like we should ban these books. I think it was called. It was a few weeks ago though, quite a while ago. It was when Jay was still doing it with me. Okay, let's ban these books. Got 9,000 views, pretty decent. So the thing is with essentially banning codexes until they get an FAQ, people are really stubborn. That's one big factor. There's one really big factor. I think in Age of Sigmar, it's like really common. It's really common to be like, if you haven't got an FAQ, you can't be used, because the FAQ addresses the most erroneous stuff. And when Games Workshop releasing FAQs every 2 weeks after a release, like that's very much like doable. That's fine, because Games Workshop released an FAQ 2 weeks after the book has been released, right? That's like a 2-week grace period of the new book coming out, which is pretty normal in events anyway. So like having a 2-week grace period is like not unheard of. It's like pretty much everyone has that at least. There's not really any events that say the day the book comes out, you can use that in the tournament. But if you have 2 weeks, that's normal. However, the problem is with no FAQ, no play right now is Games Workshop are being really bad with releasing the FAQs. They aren't like keeping up to date with it. Like the Admech were running around for like months. Sisters were running around ages. They still haven't had half their stuff FAQ'd. Fair enough. Orcs got an FAQ quite quickly, which is quite unheard of. It really depends how they're going to keep it up. If they get back to like every 2 weeks or even every 3 weeks, okay, here's an FAQ for the codex that came out 3 weeks ago, then it's more realistic to be like, yeah, we'll just ban the ones that don't have an FAQ. But if they're going to take like 4 or 5 months to release it, I don't think it's 4 or 5 months. If they're going to take like 2-3 months to release them, then I don't think it's fair on the players, you know? I don't think that's very fair. That's kind of like where I stand with it. I think until Games Workshop get back into the 2-week FAQ, it's a bit annoying for the players. What you should do is not allow no FAQ, no play, but also FAQ codexes if they've been out for a while, like maybe a month. So That's what I would suggest anyway, Squatkin. I know you guys are doing that now, which is, you know, fair enough. It's an idea I had. Because it's relatively normal in Age of Sigmar, whereas 40k, bit unheard of. So it's not that if a kid does a lot anymore. I feel like if somebody's hyper-busted, TO should be able to fix it at their own event. Yeah, pretty much. Hey Moon, you just tuned in at the bad time because I am starting to call it a night. I've run out of shields for my vanguards. Doesn't help with box set codex releases. Yeah, exactly. What they've done with Orcs and Black Templars is really annoying. That's like really bad. It's frustrating because we don't know when the Black Templars book is going to come out, and I don't think it should be allowed at events until it is released. So we had that with Orcs. I also don't think you should be allowed to use models that aren't released either. That's like number one. Airbrush the Auric Chicken. I'm not doing that tonight. He's not based. I've been trying to get my Gut Rippers up to scratch because obviously I did the bases for them, my other ones. Well, the Gut Rippers might have to take a little bit of a back seat while I sort these out for my Tau army. So yeah, so no FAQ, no play is fine. But Games Workshop need to pull the finger out before we really make it like standard, like countrywide or worldwide or whatever. Well, anyway, I think that's it. I think that's everything for tonight. So thank you very much for tuning in. It's really nice to just sit and chat. I think that was nice. We do that every so often. So that is it for today. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like the stream. Please, you know, do all the things, do all the nice things. Subscribe, become a member if you want to. I'll be live again Saturday morning now. So Saturday morning at 9:15 AM BST or British Summertime. We'll be live from the Goonhammer Open. Hell yeah, let's go. We'll be streaming 6 games over the weekend. We're streaming to YouTube and Twitch, so make sure you tune in. I would really appreciate it if we saw you there. It'd be really cool. And show you support. We're doing some giveaways over the weekend because giveaways are meta. I'm joining the meta. I don't care. I'm very much like that. So we're doing some giveaways over the weekend, which should be really fun, and it's just going to be like a really good stream overall. Can we not have a Lion Saturday? No. You especially, no. So yeah, so we should be giving away a Combat Patrol, we should be giving away a Black Templars box, so it should be fun, Really excited. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, the stream is about to end. You can always rewind it, watch it back. It will always be available in the live stream playlist. If you're watching on Twitch, we are about to raid. Who are we going to raid? Let's have a look. Who's streaming Warhammer? Let's raid someone new. Who shall we raid? Who's new? Who have I never raided before? Let's raid Haxo Iron Wolf. I was working on some Wolf Guard. That's similar to what I was doing. Haxo. Oops. Haxo Iron Wolf. He's got 6 people watching, so let's go show him some love. Or show them some love, my apologies. Let's Mikey's bit 1 like equal 1 price on Mikey's bits box. No. But no, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it. Go and show some love to this person. We're going to go raid them on Twitch now. If you're watching on YouTube, you're going to jump over. Really appreciate it. But otherwise, I'll catch you Saturday morning at 9:15. Good night, gamers, and catch you there.